This is how I always do my cauliflower bites or cauliflower wings. I always start off by cutting my cauliflower this way, kind of in a square where the stem is there, once you get off all the green leaves, and then they just fall off after you cut that square. But also make sure they're bite-sized pieces, but you're going to also cut off that excess rind because it's not going to look like a wing, but it's also not going to cook very well. So to make the base layer with the 2 cups of flour, you're going to do a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of poultry seasoning, half a teaspoon of garlic powder and cumin, and a teaspoon of paprika. Now you can do whatever spices, but this is what I kind of always do. Sometimes I'll do chili powder, but mix it up really well. And then I kind of just eyeball how much milk or water or veggie stock, whatever you want, liquid you want to use, until it's not too doughy and not too liquidy, because we're going to throw in our bite-sized pieces of cauliflower in there. And you're going to coat it really nicely and then put it on a parchment-lined pan. And they can be pretty close, but try not to touch them too much or else they're going to get stuck together. I had a couple sticking together, but I always just pull them apart. So at a high heat, 450, you're going to put them in there until they're soft to the touch, not liquidy. So this is how I usually do one batch with my favorite barbecue sauce that's already prepared. And then I make my own sauce with half a cup of melted vegan butter. I do a tablespoon of sriracha, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a sprinkle of nooch, salt and pepper, and a little bit of liquid smoke, a couple drops, and then I also do a little splash of apple cider vinegar. And you can make it however you want. So once your cauliflowers are done, and you're going to let them cool, or else if you pull them off like this, it's going to stick to the pan. If you let them cool for 5 minutes, you'll be able to pull them off easily, like this one, and it won't be an issue. So, and then you can coat it for the second time. You're going to coat it in whatever sauce that you prefer, and then put them back on the pan, just like this. So I'm doing that one, and then the rest is going to be in the barbecue sauce that I bought from the store. And then you put them back in the oven, same heat. I like to sprinkle a little salt and pepper on there for extra flavor, and just till the sauce is not wet anymore, but also that your cauliflower is fully cooked. Make sure that it's not crunchy or anything still. That wouldn't be very fun. And then voila, it is ready to eat. You can make a dipping sauce or whatnot, but I find it's perfect on its own. I had some kale salad with it, and it was just so delicious. I like to put dry herbs on there and some sesame seeds, and you're good to go.